Lydia lived a simple life filled with simple dreams. She worked in a bakery, the smell of fresh bread a comforting constant. Her days were spent amidst flour and laughter, her evenings filled with books and quiet contemplation. Lydia yearned for love, for a family of her own, but she wasn't in a rush. Life, she believed, had its own beautiful pace. One evening everything changed. A man, a stranger, offered her a drink at a bar. Lydia, usually cautious, felt an unfamiliar pull. She accepted the drink, the room spun, the stranger's face blurred. The next morning Lydia woke up with a throbbing headache and a sense of unease. Weeks turned into months. Lydia couldn't shake off the feeling that something was different. Her clothes felt tighter, food tasted different. Then came the morning sickness, the fear, the test that confirmed her worst nightmare. Lydia was pregnant. How could this be? She hadn't been with anyone else. The memory of that night, hazy and fragmented, came crashing down on her. The stranger, the drink, the feeling of disorientation. It was all a blur, a cruel joke played by fate. The world once filled with the comforting aroma of baking bread now smelled like antiseptic and fear. The doctor's words echoed in her ears. Congratulations, it's a girl. But there was no joy in Lydia's heart, only a gnawing fear. How could she raise a child alone? How could she explain the circumstances of her pregnancy? Reaching out to her family was out of the question. Their judgment, their whispers, were a burden she couldn't bear. Friends offered hesitant smiles, their eyes filled with unspoken questions. Lydia felt utterly alone, adrift in a sea of uncertainty and shame. Sleepless nights gave way to weary dawns. The fear remained a constant companion. But amidst the fear, something else began to blossom, resilience. Lydia, with each passing day, found strength in her vulnerability. The life growing inside her, a life conceived in confusion and fear, became her beacon of hope. She wouldn't let the circumstances of her pregnancy define her or her child's future. Lydia began to see her situation not as a burden, but as a chance to rewrite her story. She found solace in support groups, in the stories of women who had faced similar struggles. Lydia realized she wasn't alone. Her story, though unique in its details, resonated with countless others. And in that shared experience, she found the strength to face her fears and embrace her future.